Welcome back. This camera of mine, it's on a lean. I think the tripod's given up the ghost, but you'll get the gist regardless. Okay, today's workout's back to our foundation, so meaning that we are going to pull from all the other workouts, and we're going to use a few different pieces of equipment, and we're going to move our body through the full range of motion. So today, we're simply starting at the top. Got to start at 50 reps of something, then we're going to go to 40, then 30, then 20. Then we'll go back again, 50, 40, 30, 20, and we'll finish on another 50. So we're going to use something from everything inside here today. So the gym-based workout, if you're going to do it at the gym, we're going to start with 50 calories on the assault bike. So yep, big number, get yourself up, get your engine going, and just go. Go as hard as you can, but try to maintain the pace. So don't go like a bat out of hell and get your 10 calories in your 10 seconds and then spend the next 15 minutes getting the other 40. Pick a pace, stick with it. I sat at around 63 RPM and just stayed there and ended up being 3 minutes and a bit. I think there's a pic somewhere to get the 50 calories. From there, we're going to come on to our sandbag. Now you can use a sandbag if you want to. You could use a barbell, entirely up to you. And we're going to go to 40 in the front squat. So simple what I'm doing. Gonna grab the sandbag. This one's they're not heavy. This is a 25. Sitting here, sitting in the squat, feet, toes positioned slightly out, down and back up. Now, if I want a bit of a rest, I can pop it up. I'm also fine with you to put it onto your back if you're not great at the front squat, and then alternate, say 5 in the front, 5 in the back. But again, we're going for 40 reps. From there, we're gonna grab ourselves a pair of dumbbells. I happen to use a set of 10s. Again, not heavy because I don't want a hip swing. I want to simply get them in front, just to raise, just above horizontal. And that's it. So I'm going to have to brighten my core, chest proud, shoulders back to get my front raises, of which we are 30. We're then going to come onto the floor and we're going to get a form of abdominal crunch. Now the way that I like to do these, guys, is I'll have it on the floor, I'll have my knees up, my head up, and I'm going to simply open up and crunch. Open up and crunch. Now, for those who want something a little bit extra, put a band behind. I anchored the band at the back on the rack, and I simply pulled the band through to get a bit more of an upper abdominal crunch. We're going to hit those for a set of 20. Again, we're not talking huge numbers on these, just in, crunch, and out, and try to extend out through the abdominals. From there, we then jump on to the trusty rower, and we bang out the 50 calories on the rower. Now, when we're done at 50 calories on the rower, again, we should do that a little bit quicker than we can the assault bike, again, because we're using both our legs and our arms in both a driving and a pulling motion. From the 50, we're going to go back, we're going to grab that sandbag again, and we're going to simply do walking lunges for 40. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the sandbag, we're going to shoulder it on one shoulder, and we're going to simply go about getting our walking lunges. After 20, I'm going to change sides, bring it across, rack it on the other side for my next set of 20. So that gets me in my 40. I'm back down now to my 30. So what I ended up doing with the 30 is I went into a kneeling position with the kettlebell. Okay, so whatever hand that I am pressing with, that's the leg that I want at the front. And again, I'm going for 30 reps. So what I chose to do is 15 each side. You can always alternate this. You can go 5 and 5 and get a couple of rounds to get your 30. But basically it is here, it's into my press, starting from my rack position, my other hand at out, what we call irradiate. So I'm going to pull my shoulders back, clench. It's going to give me some tightness through my other side. So when I do press, I've got this guy tight as well as the side that I am pressing through to get my 30. So 15 and 15. I then went back down, simple old school leg raises to make sure that I got myself up and my tailbone up off the floor a little tiny bit. I simply put the bag behind me, extended my hands into overhead position. That helped me keep my feet together, keep my legs straight, raise, and just popping that tailbone off the floor for the final 20. And then to bring it home, we simply jumped on the ski erg and we did our final 50 cals on the ski. Now, caveat to this, if you get to 20, 22, 23 minutes and you have not finished the leg raises, then that final 50 calories, it's going to take you 3 and a bit minutes if you're pulling hard. If you're not great in that, it's going to take you 5 minutes or more. So the option is this: if you haven't got through in, say, your 24-minute mark, to here you have the option to simply stop. Or, as always, keep it going and get your 50 no matter how long it takes you. The whole idea of our workouts, we're trying to fit them into the 30-minute cap so we can get them in, get them done, and then get back to whatever we were doing. So therefore they become part of the day's routine, not a hindrance or not a timeout of the routine. Now, if you're doing this at home and you're not lucky enough to have the equipment that you see before you, you can always, again, $7 bag of sand at Bunnings, 20 kilo bag of sand, split it in half, go and get some Ziploc bags, make 2 sets of 5s and a 10, and you can do the same thing. Just simply tape the bags up so that they don't fall apart, they're a bit sturdy. And you can use the smaller ones for your lateral raises. You can use the heavier bag to put onto your shoulder for your walking lunges. You can use the heavier bag also too for your single arm press, or if you want to, you can go 1 knee forward, sitting down, and using the 2 5s for your press. Just do 15 with the right leg forward, switch over 15 with the left leg forward. Now, don't have a rower, don't have a ski, don't have a bike. Okay, if you don't have the bike, let's say you set yourself a timer of 3.5 to 4 minutes, and you're going to simply do shuttle runs. I want them at the same pace, steady, 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 but at about 65 to 70% of your maximum sprint. So you're going for that time, just run the timer. If you don't have the rower, then you've got to settle battle ropes. You can do battle ropes for 3.5 minutes. It's entirely up to you. Again, the whole idea is to get something that you can keep as a sustained effort. If you don't have that and you've got a band at home, simply put the band around a column and you can sit and you can mimic and you can pretty much do your low rows or pulls with the band. You'll get a great upper body workout. We're not talking huge, we're not talking heavy, we're just talking the repeat motion. Okay, if you don't have a ski erg, then my suggestion with the ski erg, although it's all of a pull down, yeah, again, that band can come above and you can do pull downs with the band, or alternatively what I like to do, because I know that taxes my heart rate, is I say to my clients, if I program this in, you simply grab a skipping rope and then you simply ask me the time, and I'm going to say to you 3 minutes 30 again, and get your final 3 minutes 30 on the skipping rope. That's the workout. Again, 50, 40, 30, 20, and then back to the top, 50, 40, 30, 20, and a final 50 to go. Details of the write-up are in below. My name is Dom McStraw. This is the McStraw method. The workouts are all designed around 30 minutes. It's mobilized, getting the work done, moving every day. It's the mentalized component there. Yep, no excuses. It's all up here. Get your shit done. And then when we're ready and you've got something to anchor it to, then we can talk about your food, your nutrition, or your metabolized component, and we'll start to anchor that to something that you now don't want to lose. Because we all know all diets work. What doesn't work is up here, where we simply let stuff go. That's it. Enjoy the workout. I'm done. Off to pick up the boy from school. People, have a great day.